So my name is Lupe Alcides. I am a Chicano from San Antonio, Texas. This is my own personal biased opinion. So if you followed me in any way, shape, or form, I complain a lot because I have a certain concept of customer service and the way people should be treated, right? Certain programs that are government run and government funded are supposed to help people, not help lazy people sit around playing on their phones, talking to each other, while the customers that they're supposed to actually help actually need help and don't get it because you're too busy watching YouTube and TikTok and just being an idiot, lazy POS. So, one such program that I have complained about repeatedly is a program that is funded by the city called Ready to Work. Here's my history with that program. It used to be called something else before they changed it to Ready to Work, right? When it was the previous program, I kept trying to get enrolled, right? I did it online. Here's the true story. I did it online. I was under the impression that I clicked on a link from that website, right? By the city's website. Excuse me. So I was under the impression that I was going through the proper channels, enrolling to what I thought was this program. The one that used to be, that changed into Ready to Work. So then I was going through the motions, and then I come to find out that I just did it on my own. And I'm contacting people, and it's like, I need more help. And they're like, you're not one of our students. And I'm like, of course I am. I enrolled in the program. I clicked on the link and I enrolled in the program. Well, you're not one of our students. Like, okay, so what did I do wrong? Like 15, 20 emails, and about 4 people later, I come to find out that nobody knows anything about me. That I literally just enrolled in some Coursera, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. I always say Coursera because of the ERA at the end. Coursera classes on my own. I'm like, okay, so in order for me to get any kind of help from the city, I would have to have dropped that class. All the classes that I already took, I would have to have dropped that. It would have been for nothing and started over. That's what I was told. So I said, you know what? You guys are just full of shit, man. So I dropped it, right? And then you keep seeing all these, Ready to Work is here to help you find a job and the training, right? The training. So when they changed it to Ready to Work, I was contacting people. What they do is they let you know, or they let people know that you were interested in the program. So all these different companies that work with them, right, to offer the classes, start contacting you. It seemed like 95% of the people were trying to get people enrolled in Google classes, the IT and the web stuff that had to do with Google. It seemed like that's all they were doing was Google. And I'm like, I don't want to do Google. I want to do something else, right? They email you this huge catalog implying that there's all these other programs, courses, certificates, degrees that you can get into. And I'm like, I want to do something else. So, being the necio that I am, I start doing all this research and I start combing it and digging it and taking it apart. I applied again. I ended up applying like 4 or 5 times because they kept denying my application. So I applied again, and I finally, after about 6 tries, I finally get somebody to approve me, right? To apply, not into the program, just to apply. So then starts the lengthy process. When I was doing it the first time, I had already submitted my address, driver's license, social security card, transcripts, everything. But this new person tells me, no, you have to do it all over again. So even though it's annoying to have to repeat a process that you've already done, because even on the right side where it says submitted, approved, not approved, or whatever, it said approved, right? So I had to redo everything all over again. So trying to be patient and trying to be compliant, I went ahead and submitted all my paperwork all over again. Finally, after weeks and weeks and weeks, I finally get everything with a green check mark. So then they assign you to a person, right? A file manager or whatever the F they're called. Idiot in charge of your path, right? Fernando el Idiota at Ready to Work. You know who you are, bro. So apparently they don't really do anything except get you approved for funding. All they do is get you approved for funding. They don't have any real job except to get you approved for funding. And I just found that out today. So they have something called a coach, which, no offense, but if all you do is funding, you're not a coach. You are not a coach. If all you do is work with funding, you are not a coach. In any way, shape, or form are you a coach. So I found out today that all they do is funding, right? So I get assigned to a coach, right? She starts sending me all this crap, right? I need to have and this is the thing that really annoys me. I need to speak with you because I have to show you that I'm smarter than you and get you approved to the program, right? That's what Fernando, oh, yo soy el más mejor que tú. I have to get you approved for the program. Because you are just an applicant. You don't know nothing compared to me. I work for the city. Whatever, bro. So, Mr. Egotistical assigns me to Miss Clueless, right? Angelica, who's supposed to be my coach. And I get told that I was told by Fernando that this is what you wanted to do. I said, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't know what the F Fernando was telling you, but the idiot gave you the wrong information. Okay, so what are you wanting to do? So there I go. I tell them exactly what I want to do and how I want to do it. And long story short, they pretty much just wasted my time, right? Because they are in charge of everything. You cannot do anything without them, right? Because if they don't approve you for the next step, then you can't proceed to the next step. So, talking with this idiot Fernando, and he's sitting there wasting my time, sitting on his hands. Okay, I'll get back to you. Weeks and weeks go by, and I'm like, no, I hate working at Advance. I want to get another job. I need somebody to get off their freaking butt and get moving. I'm like, I even told them several times, I have a sense of urgency. I know it's nothing to you because you already have a job and you don't care about your applicants, but I have a very high sense of urgency. I need shit to happen. I even called Austin and I told him I need shit to happen, and these people in San Antonio are not happening. They're not making stuff happen. Well, unfortunately, you have to talk to them because they're the ones in charge of your case, blah, blah, blah. So I sent several hate emails to the person in charge, supposedly Fernando's boss, and to Fernando. If you're not going to help me, bro, give my case to somebody else, somebody that can help me, because you obviously don't care enough about me and my case for me to get the help that I need. So he finally hands me off to Angelica and gives her the wrong information. Oh, he wants to do this. No, I don't. So then, this is the thing. No, I don't. That's not what I wanted to do. That's the last thing that they put in my file. So these idiots, because I told them that that's not what I wanted to do, dropped me from the program. They dropped me from the program because they don't know how to communicate properly with each other and with the applicant. So they dropped me from the program. So I'm sitting there thinking, I can do this, right? I can do this on my own. And I was talking to the Goodwill, who doesn't really help, but the re-entry people, because I have a criminal background, you have to go through the re-entry process. You can't do it as a regular civilian. She's telling me, maybe you should give them another chance, right? So before I proceed with the story, I sent a really, really, really critical email to Fernando, because they sent me an email saying you were dropped from the program because you did not enroll in anything. From what these idiots told me, the way they imply things is that they're in charge of everything. They make it seem like they enroll you in a program and you have to comply with what they do and what they tell you. So I'm going along with whatever they're telling me, right? If you tell me that I'm in charge of your case and you can't proceed until I get you enrolled in the program, she's on the phone, the idiot, then I can't do anything, right? If you tell me that it's up to you because you're the one that holds the magic mouse to control all the paperwork, and that I can't enroll until you enroll me, then that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for you to say you have the green light. You are enrolled. You are registered. This is the next step, right? You can't go to step 3 before you do step 1 and 2. So I'm like, fine, whatever, right? So they tell me that they dropped me because I didn't enroll, but I can't enroll unless they enroll me. Right? That's the impression that I was under. So that's the last thing that I was assuming, right? So I told Fernando, you guys are a bunch of lazy pieces of shit. How the fuck did you drop me from a program for not enrolling when you are the idiots that were supposed to enroll me? Right? You're the idiot that was supposed to enroll me. So how can I not enroll if that was your job? So when Goodwill earlier told me to give Ready to Work another chance, and the stupid bitch is still on the phone. Sorry, but it's true. When she told me to give them another chance, I said, okay, fine. I went to a different location on the east side who were not only more knowledgeable, more willing to get off their lazy butts and help people, and actually did something. They actually helped me on the east side, because these idiots on the west side office on 41st Street, y'all don't do nothing but just sit around watching TikTok and playing with each other on the damn phone, you bunch of lazy assholes. He tells me that I have to go through Angelica because this is the thing. He tells me your case is still active, but you have to go through her because she's the one that has the magic mouse that controls everything. So he sends her a message while I'm there. Can you talk to him? She says he has to enroll in a class and then contacts us because all we do is release the funding. So once he's enrolled, we release the funding, right? I'm like, I can do that. I can do that. I can so do that. So I take off, right? And I'm like, I know how to do that, so I'll just do that on my own. I'll enroll, and then I'll let them know that I enrolled in such and such class or course or whatever program, and I'll do it on my own. Then I get a call like 5 minutes ago from the idiot POS Fernando. Jess, is this Guadalupe? This is Fernando with Ready to Work. I was told that you were interested in rejoining the program. I'm calling to tell you that because of that hateful email that hurt my feelings, because of a fucking email, you piece of shit, because of a fucking email that I sent, I'm not allowed to re-enter the program. Here's the thing, you piece of shit, low-life motherfucker, man. You show me where it says anywhere on your paperwork that a client has to be removed because they call you out and tell you to stop being a lazy piece of shit and actually help them. You show me where it says that. And you wonder why and you wonder why people call me an asshole, one. And you wonder why I don't like programs like this.